What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about some of our plans that we have going on or that we want to plan on doing this year for my grand's property and just overall what our plans are. So I'll be showing you guys some maps and just talking with you guys about talking to you guys about some just different things that we plan on doing and what we want to do. So let's hop right into it. Alright, so you guys see my grams before, but right here's a layout, and I'll break it down for you guys and show you guys some of the things we plan on doing and what we want to do with the fields and just overall what our plan is. Alrighty guys, so right here's the layout I just showed you guys, and here's the top field. So it's kind of this whole area. Right here's this purple spot that we had our food plot in this year, and you guys saw in the videos it didn't do too well at all. Which kind of sucked without the rain and just the bad soil up top. It didn't help. Now this bottom part you guys can see right here as I zoom in, it's mainly grass and just downhill, and you guys can see the color difference and just the difference in terrain. And the top field's just mowed grass. The neighbor usually mows it right there, and then you can see kind of the line where it separates. But we're planning to do a good bit up here, hopefully maybe some corn or clover, and just enclose it with some nice cover so that the deer feel secure and just come up and eat from it. But it is kind of hard to hunt this, so we're only going to do a little bit of crops here, even though it is a bigger field. Now we move down to the house. This is kind of the house area. There is some open areas, and then right here is one in particular that I would like to work on more this year. Where the blue is, I'd like to add a watering hole. And then where the green is, maybe like a little food plot, and the red areas as cover. Then we have the wooded area right here, kind of where the little spot for our tree stand. And then right here in that green patch is the tree house that we hunt. Right here is the bottom field. We plan to do a lot more down here. Since there's more wooded area and cover, I want to do a good bit of just like food plots and cover. And then as you guys saw there, right there's the watering hole. And guys, so as you guys saw on the clip where we just showed the fields and stuff, you can clearly see like the most of the plans we're going to do. But that bottom field I think is the main target and place that we want to put everything, just for the fact that it's already enclosed in woods and some thick cover around it. But our hardest part is going to get down there with something and mow it and get it down, because no one mows it, and we're going to have to end up trying to mow it. And then we're gonna of course have to plow it and then plant. And we'll probably still put some cover seed over around the food plot, but I plan on doing a lot of like actual crops like corn or soybean down in there, so it also offers cover and food. And then the upper field, like I was saying in the video, I don't know how much we're really gonna do, because it's kind of hard to hunt without being able to really climb any of the trees there, unless we'd build like a tree house or a tree stand, which I plan on doing, but we'll see how this year plans out. But if we would do more up top, I'd probably consider doing like the probably soybean up there, and then clover, and then maybe just do some paths of just where it's plain grass, or just smaller food, because then the deer have paths to walk through to get to the other crops. And then I'm probably gonna let the bottom part just all grass, overgrown grass. Once the neighbor mows the top part, if it's not too late for us to plant stuff, then I'll go ahead and probably start doing stuff whenever he mows. But if it's gonna be too late, then I'll go ahead and take it upon myself to mow it. But then the lower field, like I said, is going to be the main spot that we're going to focus on this year. Even in the woods, we're going to do a little food plot and just a couple watering holes throughout the whole bottom part. Like where that blue triangle was, we're going to put a watering hole. There already is one, but we need to fix it up so it doesn't leak. And then down in the woods, I want to do a watering hole by the the little field down below to give them a water source near their food. And then I'd like to maybe create some bedding spots. It's going to be kind of hard with how many trees are there, and I can't really cut any down because we need the trees, and then just not a bunch of stuff to put in there. But we'll see what I can do for bedding. And then, yeah, it might be really all for my grams on what we're really going to do watering holes and just really focus on that lower field, maybe some on the top, and then building a nice little tree stand or tree house where we can hunt out of and keep warm on the colder days. But really, that's probably all that we're going to be doing. I can't think of anything else right now that we plan on doing. But the hard part is going to be for us to be able to plow and mow the fields, because we don't really have the best equipment or biggest equipment. But we're going to try and do our best to do it. And we really don't want to use a push mower, because that's going to take a lot of time and just too much stuff going on that we don't have the time to push mow at both fields and all of them. So we'll probably end up seeing if we can get the four-wheeler running and then somehow get a pull behind mower or something. And then plow wise, we'll probably get a plow for the four-wheeler, or just makeshift something to dig down into the dirt enough to be able to plant some seeds. I think that was part of our problem, along with the soil up top, and then just no rain for a couple of days. It probably didn't help at all for all that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And we're going to be doing a lot of scouting this year. But we're going to be doing it to the point where we're not spending all of our time on scouting, but we're also doing it effectively to where when we do go, we find stuff and we learn stuff as we go. We're really going to be going here in a couple weeks to maybe a month or two, so that we can find the older rubs for the pre-rut spots, and then as it comes warmer, find their patterns for summer, and then we'll learn their fall patterns. But hoping this year will be the best year we've had on this channel. I know I really didn't post a lot of videos about actual hunting this year and last year. It's just either too much going on that I haven't gotten to editing the videos. But this year I'm going to try to really get out some hunting and shooting, like where I'm actually shooting some deer. But stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video.